Okay, so I thought it'd be fun to do another add-on video for my channel this week, and I wanted to share some polish comparisons to the Orly Winter 2024 collection. I also have never done a screen record thing for my channel before, but I thought it'd be fun to kind of try it out and see how I liked it in a video. So I thought I would find the swatch review playlist and find that Orly Winter collection and swatch it, or circle it, I should say, just to kind of try something new for my channel here, which I thought was actually kind of fun to do. So the first polish I'm going to be comparing is Orly Last Run to Zoya Isley or Isley. I don't know how Zoya intended for that to be pronounced, but I'm going to go with Isley. So this is Orly Last Run, and when I was swatching this one for the actual review video that I did for my channel, I was like, I swear I've seen this polish released, or I swear I've seen a polish very similar to this released this year, but I couldn't remember what collection it was from. And then I realized that it looked very similar to Zoya Isley. Now, Isley was from the Zoya 2024 Fall Part 2 collection. Again, I have that on my channel as well under that same playlist. And I will be honest that this does have just a little bit of like a brighter navy tone to it than Last Run does. But if I were to go ahead and just have swatched these without labeling the swatch stick, I would have thought that these were identical or the exact same polish. Like, that's how similar they are. I also did not film this video in natural lighting during the day. I filmed it more toward like mid early evening, as I like to call it, where you have like the sun going down, but you have the sunset. So I had the overhead lighting to the table on, which is why things look a little bit brighter in this video. So next up is Fresh Powder from Orly, and then the one to the left of it is Orly Snow Angel, which was from their last year's holiday collection. And this is Zoya Elena. This is a light blue I use all the time in videos, as well as Essie First Kiss Bliss. I get that goofed up with another Essie polish. So I'm going to say that Essie First Kiss Bliss and Orly Fresh Powder are identical. And again, like I said, if I did not have these swatch sticks labeled, I would have thought that these two polishes were identical or the exact same one. So this is Fresh Powder, and I'm just laying them down sideways here so we can see like the comparisons to them. So this is First Kiss Bliss from Essie. Very, very similar. Very, very similar. And then I'm going to be doing Zoya Elena. Like I said, Elena is a color that I use quite often in my videos for backgrounds, especially during the holiday season. Makes a really pretty like light blue for snow. All right, and then this is the swatch of Orly Snow Angel. And like I said, Snow Angel was from their holiday collection for 2023. And as you can tell, First Kiss Bliss is definitely the closest to Fresh Powder because it has that, well, looks like very, very like icy, frosty blue, like light blue. But when you look at it compared to a light blue, it actually has a mint green tinge, which I actually really like because it kind of gave me like a peppermint vibe. But like I said, First Kiss Bliss and Fresh Powder were the two that were the most similar to each other. Snow Angel is definitely very similar in like the light aspect of the polish, but it's definitely more blue than Fresh Powder is, where Fresh Powder has that minty green tinge to it, which I actually thought was very pretty. So those are the comparisons to that. All right, so next up is Orly Twinkling Lights and Orly XOXO. So XOXO is the one that has the hearts on the bottle, and Twinkling Lights is the one on the right. So the only difference that I see in these two is the fact that XOXO has kind of like a multicolored holographic look to it, where Twinkling Lights is just a rose gold. Now, they are incredibly similar when you are looking at it without like a overhead light on them. They are incredibly similar. Like the formula is similar. The base is similar. The rose gold tone is so incredibly similar to them. The XOXO, if you are interested in knowing what that was from, it was from a Valentine's Day trio that you could get. And I think it was either in 2021 or 2022. I honestly cannot remember what year that came out in, but it was one of those years. And I did do a video on that on my channel, but I just off the top of my head cannot remember what year that was from. But they are incredibly similar, as you can tell. Incredibly similar. They have the exact same like tone to them. All right, so next up is Orly Snow Bunny. And I was trying to figure out how to get this to be the exact color in the bottle. This one, I'm comparing this to Zoya Frenchie and Zoya Franny. Frenchie came out last year in the Zoya Fall collection, and Franny came out this year in the Zoya Fall Part 1 collection. Yeah. Franny from Zoya and Frenchie from Zoya are so similar. Like, they are identical to each other that when I actually did this video, I had both bottles open side by side so I could swatch them easier. I honestly have no idea if I swatched Franny on Frenchie and Frenchie on Franny's swatch stick, if that makes sense. Like, I actually end up getting really confused because they are that similar. But when I looked at Snow Bunny, when I was doing the actual review video for the Orly collection, I was like, this is very, very similar to Orly, Frenchie, and Franny, which kind of, I guess you could say, kind of frustrated me because I was hoping that it was going to be a little bit of like a different tone to it. But it also frustrated me because I noticed that that type of polish, like that type of neutral polish, is being, like, I swear, repeated multiple times by different companies. And I was just hoping that when I saw the video, when I saw the collection, I thought, you know what, Orly could have very easily swapped out this one and done a really pretty pine tree green for like the whole skiing resort vibe. And for the other neutral, I thought they could have made that like a really pretty like hot chocolate brown, again, to go with the skiing vibe, or maybe even like a snowflake glitter polish to go with the whole winter vibe type thing. But that was just my opinion. But these are very, very similar. All right, last up is Shellette Getaway, and I compared it to Shaky Alibi. Shaky Alibi was from the fall collection for 2 years ago, I believe. It was from their Plot Twist collection from Orly. And I could not for the life of me get this lighting right with my phone flashlight. These two are very similar. They are just maybe like 2 hairs off from each other, but they are very, very similar. And like, again, I am noticing that neutral polishes like this are becoming more and more popular, which is fine because they make great backgrounds for nail art. But I've noticed that more companies are actually releasing polishes that look very similar to what other companies are releasing, if that makes sense. And again, I thought that this neutral could have been swapped out for like a really fun hot chocolate brown or like a really fun snowflake glitter, but that was just my personal opinion. So this is the comparisons to the Orly Winter 2024 collection. And I was actually really surprised how many comparisons I had, and I hope that this video was helpful.